Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. We should be in the building. Let's go. Hawaii's in the building. I see you. Let me know where you from. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We in the building now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Australia's in the building, baby. Let's get it. I see Richmond, Virginia is in the building. Discord in the house. Let's go. I see the family, Cincinnati. My guy Ralph checking in, baby. Wisconsin is in the building. Oh yeah, I see the big dogs are stepping out today. I see the big dogs. Oh yeah. Shout out to the UK. Oh, we in the building today, baby. Good morning. I love y'all. And mic check, 1 2 1 2. You already know we in the house. Manhattan, Kansas. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. If you just getting in the building, let us know where you from in the comments, baby. This is a roll call. This is a head count. Let us know where you from, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, let's talk about it, baby. Discord family. I see Illinois. I see Egypt in the building. I see everybody is stepping out today with their best suit on, best dress on. Let's get it, baby. I see you. Let's go. We in here. All right. Israel's in the building. Seattle, Washington is in the building. Major salute to y'all. Appreciate Detroit is in the building. New Orleans is in the building. Let's go. T-Bone, love you too, big dog. Philly is in the building. Oh, yeah. All right. Connecticut, I see you. CT, North Carolina, Georgia, Chicago. People stepping out, rep your city, baby. Kansas, Missouri. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. We got the apes in the chat. We got the Nio investors in the chat. We all out here, baby. New York is in the building. We got Korea is in the building. You said the Jersey Avengers is here today and here to stay. Let's get it. I love y'all. Now, let's talk about it, baby. Now, if you already know, somebody said Ken Griffin is in the building. Come on now. And you know what? Everybody's invited. It is what it is. Sometimes you gotta say, yo, my guy Ken, allegedly, right? Allegedly, supposedly, nobody knows, nobody's trying to get sued. You already know what time it is, but you might have to say, yo, Ken, what's up with all that short selling, man? Come here, let me talk to you. What's up with all that? Let's talk. Let's go for a ride, right? And then you just go have a nice talk, and then when you get back, the short selling is done. That's allegedly, hypothetically, just going for a nice talk with your friend. You already know how we do, baby. Neo, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Somebody said, Keenan is in the building. You already know we in here. Oh, we out here, baby. Brendan, appreciate you for joining the family. Now, if you're trying to get into the Discord, again, somebody said allegedly in the building. We allegedly in the building. You try to get into the Discord, I got you. You just got to give me some time. You can get yourself in, but if you give me some time, I can help you out. But let's get it. Somebody said, yo, go pick up a few of that like button. Go grab a few of those like buttons, right? And then come on back. All right, let's talk about it. K. Jones, are you tripping already? Listen, it's a beautiful day. The family came out today to stay. All right, Oman, I see you, baby. Somebody said, Sonola, if I'm saying that right, much love. Shout out to Mexico. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody said, we in here, baby. Let's get it. All right. All right, family, let's take a look. So currently, right now, before we start anything off, let's look at the total stock market. VTI, Vanguard's total stock market ETF. Currently in the pre-market, we're at 0.12%. What is this? This is basically all of the entire stock market of the United States basically just put together in one. How my boy Brownie doing? He's doing great. He's doing great. I took him to the vet. My boy got all his shots updated. He got all his heartworm stuff updated. Everything. All good. Cookie and Kitty, the short sellers. Cookie ain't short selling. Kitty might be, but she lately, I had a talk with her and she said, you know what? I'm going to chill. I'm going to chill. That's it. Discord family, I see you, baby. But the total stock market family is currently basically flat in the pre-market. Let's look at some things of note. All right, so AMC, first thing of note, is basically $35 a share, right? $35 a share. It broke through this $36 support line that it had yesterday. Bow, came right down. But how did we know that was gonna happen? We knew that was gonna happen because take a look at this. Boom, 300,000 shares available to borrow. What does that mean? There used to be, just yesterday and the day and on Friday, there was 5.5 million shares available for the short sellers to borrow and then throw into the market. If you don't understand how that works, take a look at this. Imagine this is your broker, and if you didn't know, you could turn off share lending You might not even know that you lending out shares, family. But you could turn off, my bad, I bumped the camera. You could turn off shared lending. So peep this. Your broker, hypothetically, right? Let's say Robinhood, for example, hypothetically, allegedly, right? You already know how I go. Let's say that they are lending your shares out. And you said that you wanted to do this, but you don't know that you agreed because you just clicked, I agree, and then just basically signed up for the app, right? That's how we all getting down on a lot of these things. When you really think about it, you didn't read through this 80-page document full of legalese, right? So then take a look at this. Boom. They give it to Citadel, hypothetically, allegedly. Citadel sends it back into the market. The market is all of us, all of the apes, all of the people buying Nio, all of everybody like that. Boom. Then the price drops on you like it's been dropping, right? The price drops on you like it's been dropping. And then if you sell it back to them, you've kind of completed their circle, because what they want is for you to sell it lower than you bought it. So then they can return it back. But notice, and all of the brokers, all together, family, there was about 5.5 million shares that they had just sitting in their account, right? And now, remember, 5.5 million shares sitting in their account. The short sellers, they can only legally, remember, that's an important term, they can only legally short the shares into the market that they have borrowed that legally exists. You feel what I'm saying? So, now, look at this. There's 300,000 of them left. This means they borrowed over 5 million shares, family. 5 million shares, 5.2 to be exact, just in the last 2 days. Technically, just yesterday. So you got to expect that this $35 price target, you got to be ready for the volatility. You got to be prepared, not surprised. What are the 5 P's? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Say it with me again. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I want you to be prepared. I don't want you to be surprised. All right. So now, shout out to the Netherlands in the building. I see you. But let's get it. So just yesterday, the high was 38.48. This is on AMC. But let's take a look at this, because this surprised a lot of people. A lot of people were surprised by this. Let's take a look at Nio, ticker symbol NIO. Now here we go. Just yesterday, the high on Nio was 46.78, right? Now, right now, it's currently, where we at? 45.38. So we basically a little over $1 down from where we were. Shout out to everybody. If you just get in the building, let us know in the comments where you from, baby. This is a roll call. This is a head count. Rep your city, baby. All right. So yeah, we basically down $1 from yesterday on Nio. But take a look at this, because a lot of people were shocked by this. I got the screenshots up from yesterday's video. Let me see. Where were we? So we were looking at Nio. My bad, fam. I gotta blow my nose, man. You know, your allergies be killing you, boy. Sheesh. All right. Hold on. Respect. My bad. You know, your boy got allergies, man. It is what it is. And I be taking allergy pills too, but you know, sometimes it is what it is. I think I'm allergic to these short sellers, baby. Richmond, Virginia's in the building. Let's get it. My guy Z, appreciate you, big dog. I see Atlanta is in the house. Shout out to Atlanta. Said, thanks for always keeping us informed on AMC. We landing on the moon, and if it dips, we buy the dips. We got to win the war. That's right. It's a war, right? It's a war, and wars can sometimes be lengthy, but you don't overextend yourself. You get in, bam. That's what I'm talking about. But for now, family, if you own Nio, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to see how many of us here own some Nio. How many of us here own some shares of the big dog, the beast, Nio? Somebody said take some allergy shots of Flonase. All right, look. Make sure I'm good. All right, so here we go. Take a look at this. Is this Tesla? Oh no, I didn't even mean to click this one. I didn't mean to click that. Where we at? Boom. Here we go. Nio. Take a look at this, family. This shocked a lot of people. This almost shocked the world. But let's talk about it. Like, I see a lot of Nio people in the building. 30 shares. People said I got 100 shares. Let's get it. Nio, baby. Somebody said they got 10 Nio options running. You know, the politics been getting in the way of the profits, baby. Shout out from the Philippines. Nio, you got them, baby. Yeah, we got them on, baby. Somebody said 2035 vision, baby, figuratively speaking. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. 13 shares. Listen, we in here. We in a building, baby. Somebody said, I own a little bit of Nio. I know. I see you. Somebody said, them and their mom own some Nio. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody said, we don't need another war, a 3110. At least we know where the floor is. All right, so take a look at this, family. And you may be shocked if you didn't watch my last video, but just prepare yourself for this. So take a look. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So this is from CNBC. Nio delivered fewer cars than Xpeng and Li Auto, which are their competitors or contemporaries over in China, right? This is August 1st, right? So this just literally happened. Let's look at the numbers. So the numbers are as follow. Let me zoom this in so the family can see it really good. I want you to be able to see this optimally. Here we go. Let me move this over a bit. Okay, boom. Everybody can see this, and you should be able to see this well. So red, this is Nio. Red, basically orange, and then green. So by monthly deliveries, Nio came in last among the trio of US listed Chinese electric startups with deliveries of 7,931 vehicles in July. And then who was second? It was Xpeng. Xpeng had to hit a monthly record, family. They had to hit a monthly record to beat Nio. And they hit their monthly record, right, of 8,040 vehicles. And notice this, because this is super important. And I didn't emphasize this as much as I wanted to in the last video, but I touched on it. Take a look. 3/4 of all of this, basically 75% of it, was a sedan. Notice that Nio does not yet sell a sedan, right? Nio does not yet sell a sedan. And then it says Li Auto. They climbed to the top, right? It delivered 8,589 Li 1 SUVs in July. So they got SUVs and they delivered a little bit more than Nio did, right? Close to 1,000 actually. So what I want you to understand is basically this. You really got to see that Nio, when they try to put out articles like this and have you thinking that Nio is going to just straight up bomb, what they're trying to do is this. Imagine that you got different soda companies, right? Like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and so on and so forth. And you thinking, man, which one do I invest in, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Listen, if you get in and then let the years go by, Coca-Cola and Pepsi are both going to take you straight to the promised land if you would have got in back in the day when they started. Think about that. But notice that Nio doesn't even sell sedans yet, family. Nio doesn't even sell sedans yet. And then I talked about in my last video, Nio's ET7, which is expected to be delivered sometime this year, later on in this year, close to the time when the Cybertruck comes out, is targeted to get 50,000 units. They're going to start selling a sedan, family. Come on now. Come on now. And then if you add that in, 50,000 units, let's go back. Add this in, 50,000 units, right? Next year, this is basically how many a month that's going to add on average, right? On average, let's see if this is not working. Let me see. What's going on with this? Come on, baby. Here we go. So, on average, family, take a look at Nio. Sedans, 50,000. Months, 12. So monthly units added to the delivery numbers, about 4.1 thousand is going to be added to the delivery numbers. And this does not even account for the cars going, basically them selling more sedans. And notice that they're up 124% since last year, family. That's what I'm talking about, baby. This is the year-over-year growth in deliveries. So you got to think about that. They've been killing the game. Just last month, they sold 8,000. The month before last, actually June. And in July, 7,000, almost 8,000 again. So they actually been extremely consistent. Extremely consistent. So then what I want you to think of too is this. You got to invest into multiple different things. For example, one of my other big investments is Tesla. You cannot sleep on Tesla, baby. I'm hoping to see, and let's take a look at the charts live together. TSLA. Let's take a look. Boom. Look at Tesla, baby. Look, we running, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. We got up, look at that. You see this green candle? So that means it shot all the way up immediately to $722.59. Haiti in the building. I see you, baby. Market open, baby. We open. We out. We live. We live and we in charge, baby. Let's get it. All right. So now on the day, Nio is starting down. So you could imagine that Nio is going to come on down. And let's do it. We on a 5-minute chart. It could be time to do a short-term put on Nio. We already see how it's starting off. it could be time to do a short-term put option on Nio. Let's see. Let's get our extended line. So you don't really want to do this in the after hours or the pre-market or whatever, but notice that we're in a downtrend. This is the ascending line of resistance. And then right here, you don't really want to count the pre-market because it's like a whole different kind of animal. But yeah, family, this is tanking down. All right. Let's see. All right. Yeah. We got to open this up a little bit. Let me back out of this for a second. Here we go. Boom. So we're in a downtrend and it's getting sharper. So let's do this. Boom. Here we go. Touch points. And then this one, I want to fix it too. I delete it and then add another one. So notice we're in a downtrend from it started off yesterday. Boom. So we're in this downtrending channel on a 5-minute chart. However, 44 is a resistance line. And even today, it's showing respect for it. And now it's just jumping back up. Let's see if it breaks out of this. Look at that. Let's go. Come on, Nio. Show me some strength, baby. Show me some strength, baby. Let's get it. Here we go. That's what we're trying to see. All right, Apple too. Let's check out Apple real quick. Oh, you know what? I can't leave it. I need, listen. Can we get some tears in the chat for the one, the only Nio? Can we get some tears in the chat for Nio? Let's go, Nio. Tears in the chat, baby. Tears in the chat. Let's go. Let's get it, Nio. Let's go. Another thing, family. Oh, here we go. I want you to notice charge point. Charge point. This thing has been coming down for a little bit, family. We've been waiting to see this one in the very low 20s, 22 range. We want to see it. Could we get some tears in the chat for the big dog, the beast? Ticker symbol NIO. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's go. We want to see Nio break above 46. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Let's go. Nio, listen, we love you. You might not understand, but we love you and we want you to understand that. Do you hear me? Do you hear me clearly? We love you and we want you to know and we want you to understand. Listen. Let's go. Let's look at Pinterest. Okay, so far Pinterest is coming back up. It's very likely that Pinterest could bounce off of the 58. We want to see it break past that. We want to see it break past that. That was a line of support in the past. So now it's going to be a line of resistance. Let's get it. Notice the next floor for Pinterest, and we talked about this before, is going to be about 55. We don't even really care to retest it, but it could. You got to be prepared, not surprised. As simple as that. Let's see. Here we go. Where we at? 55. Just about. We don't want to retest it, but it is what it is. It's a part of the process at times. But look at that, baby. Look at that. We running. We going up, baby. Somebody said clove. Let's get it. Somebody says AMC is the never-ending story. Listen, patience, baby. Patience. Patience. You ever heard of that? Let's watch. Look at this. Listen, you got it. When you Googling things, when you online, on live, you really got to watch yourself. You really got to watch yourself. Patience. I'm going to click images. Hopefully nothing crazy pops up. Patience. Patience. You got to have it, baby. This is the stock market. This is the stock market. You got to have patience. All right. Now let's go back. Here we go. Here we go. Check it out. Boom. We want to see this. Oh, it touched the, where we at on the high? So on this one, the high is 58.03. So we just barely, with pins, touched over this mark, the 58.03 mark. However, again, this is more of a give you some time kind of play. You got to don't get caught up in this right here. Don't get caught up in this day thing. This is why we put our options play for more time than you would think. We gave it till January, but we're probably gonna get out of it by at least November-ish. But if it's turning around, remember, Discord family, I put the guidance up on the watch list so you can know how we playing it. You got to know how to play offense, but you also got to know how to play the defensive role. Let's go. 500 Nio in the building. Let's go. Somebody said, hit that like button, people. 1K watching, 250 likes. Hit that like button. Show your boy some love. Go scoop some of that. Bow, like. Somebody said, look at AMD. Sure. Okay. AMD. Currently, we're at, what, 109 on, let's look. Here we go, 109. This should bounce off of, let's see, off of 110. It should get to 110 and, like, boom, bounce a little bit. Let's go. Somebody said people lost interest in AMC. You know what it is? People overextend themselves. I say that 100 times. I say that 100 million times. Never overextend yourself. It looked like we're going back to the battle of 3110. It looks like we might be. Let's check it out. Let's bounce. Let's zoom out of this. All right. So it looks like we are headed there. We broke past the resistance of 34. What was this? 34.75 just about was the resistance. Bam. Somebody said SQ puts. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Let's look. Yep, and look at that. It bounced right off. Look at that. Hold up. Let's go. We on an hourly chart? Yeah. Every one of these candles is an hour. So it got up to 280, right? And then boom. Now it's on its way back down. I don't see it coming down to 232, but I do see it coming down to potentially, where we at? Let's zoom out of this. Yeah, potentially like 270. I can see that. I can see that. I could definitely see that. Hey, look, Pinterest is breaking out, family. Let's go. Let's go. Pinterest is breaking out. It's showing some strength. That's what I'm talking about. Now we want to see it hold above this line, this $58 line. But notice, family, look at the RSI. The RSI is 71. What does that mean? It's very likely that this momentum is going to slow down. So RSI is this, family. Check this out. You know, I always got to teach you how to fish, right? Take a look at this. Take a look at this. It says RSI down here is 30, or it could be 70, right? So it could be anywhere in between and anywhere above or below. But what I want you to think of is RSI is an indicator that shows you the relative strength index. What is the momentum like on the play? So if it's over 70, there's likely way too much buying. So then people are going to start to sell it. If it's under 30, it's likely that there's way too much selling. So then people are going to start to buy it and kind of flip it. It's just simple as that. But look at this momentum, baby. We got an RSI right now of 71, which is generally considered overbought. So then you could imagine it could slow down. But I don't want to see it. I want to see this thing. Bow, take off. Let's get it. And let's look at what the volume is on this as well. In the 5 minutes chart, let's look. 1 million, and most of it was buying. Here, 1 million, 1.1, and here, 1.1 just as well. So most people are loading up on Pinterest today because Pinterest is a banger. Let's be clear on that. And then, let's say, thought you said over 700. Put was at, what are you talking about, Robert? What are you talking about? And let's look at Tesla. This is the only thing I can think of that's around this mark. All right, here we go. So Tesla, like I was telling you in the last video, if you've watched that, take a look at this. Tesla, I was telling you, you couldn't see it on the Robinhood charts, but the Webull charts is clear as day. Look at all of the touch points at the 700. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 touch points on the hour chart at 700. But now it just recently broke above the 700. So now 700 may act as a line of support. Let's get it. Jay said, how do you lose interest in a stock, right? Look, if you buy in a stock, you got to be with it for the ride, and you got to have a time horizon, they call it, family. a time horizon showing you basically when and where, how long you gonna hold this stock. You got to know before you even get into it. Like, for example, when people say they want to buy Apple, how long should we hold it? Should we get out? I'm holding Apple forever until I'm an old man. I'm ready to get up out of that. But until then, bow, I'm holding, baby. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's go. My guy said, where we at? Where we at? Oh, my guy Ralph, he hit me up. Let me check him out. My guy Ralph said this. He said he got a put on X, let me see, XSPA for $1.50, September 17th. Okay, so Ralph, let's check this out. So at 170, this is about a resistance. So in this case, this would have been straight to load up on it at there. Boom. This could potentially be at a floor. Potentially, like right now, it could be at a floor. So I want you to keep your eye on that. Let's zoom out even more to get a better look. Because remember, there could be some news catalysts or no news catalysts that send this thing just basically tanking, baby. But this could potentially drop. Let's see when this was. March. Yeah. So let's see. About $1. You could probably ride this down to $1, but it's at a support. I want you to just be aware of that. All right, let's see. Nio. Let's go back to our 5-minute chart, baby. All right, so yeah, Nio is staying within this channel that we drew. It's staying within this downtrending channel. Boom, 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 boom. Pay attention to that. Keep that in mind. Square. On the day, yesterday, it hit 280. Just at the end of the day, it hit 280. Okay, but then, now it's going back up. 273 is right back there. It's right back there again. At that line of support now. It's at a line of support. You got to keep that in mind. Pay attention. See what the family talking about. Sens. Let's look at them. Sensonics. Ticker symbol SENS. Boom. All right. Yeah. So Sensonics. It's been gradually going up. Look at that. But again, I drew this channel, I don't know how long ago. What do I mean by channel? I mean this tube that it's in, right? Boom, look at that. It's in this channel, and it's currently bouncing off of the 320. So right at this point, I wouldn't be eager to load up on this. If you're trying to swing it, I wouldn't be. All right, yeah, and let's look back. AMC. Tough battle, right? Tough battle, but if you win it to win it, I'm in it to win it, baby. I'm in it to win it right now. I don't even know what my shares are worth because I don't even look at it. Let's look. Let's look. What are my shares worth right now of AMC? Where my app at? Boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Currently, my shares of AMC are worth, where we at? Where we at? AMC. Okay. You know I got the airdrop, baby. I'm about to share that with the whole fam. Boom. Here we go. Computer. I'm on the Mac, baby. Bow. Let's share this with the family. There we go. Here we go. So take a look at this. Currently, right now, I'm up 35% in AMC. I got 300 of them. I bought 150 of these at like 12. And then I bought like 150 more. I want to say closer to 50, right? So that my average is basically in like the 20 range, right? Boom. So now I'm ready to diamond hand this to the promised land, baby. You know what's crazy, family? Take a look at this. This green on the bottom, when you look at a stock and you see all of this green, it means that people are really trying to buy. There are a lot of buy orders compared to the sell orders. Now it changes. It changes because the volume of AMC is crazy. But I do want you to see that there's a lot of buying happening in AMC right now. But the selling pressure, we already know what time it is. The short sellers, they loaded up on basically who knows how many shares are actually being shorted into the market. But we know that they loaded up on at least 5 million at a minimum. On an absolute minimum. Let's get it. Somebody said they're waiting for 32. If you're waiting for 32, that's fine. But just know, the floor has been about 31. And you don't always have to catch the floor either. You don't always have to catch the floor. You try sometimes, but then that's it. You try to get close to the floor, and then if you're close enough, you'll be all right. All right, my guy said this. Let me check him out. Appreciate you for the love, big dog. Matthew Norris. He said, hoping that PLTR will run, looking like they're doing big things with the government, and think earnings will be silly coming out. Let's see. PLTR. I haven't looked at them in a little bit. However, the company, long term, banger. But this is one of those companies that it seems like you got to try to get in the low 20s, if not in the teens, and then just don't even look at it for a very long time. The floor has been, in the last few days, about 21. Let's see. Let's back out to the day chart. Every single one of these candles represents a day. Yeah, and then it looks like this. Back in May, you could have picked this up for like 17, but this is when everything was crashing down, right? This thing was 45. Look, boom, came all the way down to 17. And then it ran back up to 27, 28, just about. Let's zoom out. All right, yeah, 27. And then boom, now it's right back down to 20. I think the low 20s, personally, not financial advice, is a safe buying zone for a long hold on this one. Somebody said Disney is tanking. Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. All right, so Disney dropped tremendously. Now Disney is at 173. Let's look though. Let's take a look. Let's pay attention. It broke under this support. Let's see. Okay, so Disney's at 173. It's probably headed to 172. All right, yep. You know what time it is, family. Thank you for that. I'm looking for an option for it. Let's see if we can find an option for Disney. And if so, if I see a good one, I'll send it to the Discord. Let me look them up, family. You know how we do. Disney. When you catch things on the floor, this might come down more, right? We might be able to catch this at 720. I'm sorry, at 172. That's where we would prefer to catch it, 172, 171. But for now, we're going to look and see what we can do if we can get some money with Disney on the ride back up. Because even though Disney is going through all these things with Scarlett Johansson and all these other actors and getting sued and blah, 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 listen, that's bad news for the short term. But long term, come on now. You know, when the Avengers come out again, when Star Wars comes out again, everybody's going to the movies. Everybody's going to be going to Disney World when all of this stuff picks back up. Come on. Let's be clear on that. Now let's look. So right now, all right, let's see. So they're not bad. These options on Disney are not bad. They're not great, but they're not bad. Where we at? 173. In the last, how long ago? We got up to 180 many times, very easily. Even been to 200. Let's see, what were we doing in March? No, this is 2020. Back in, we tanked a bit. We came down to 170. When was this? This was in May. And then back in January, we came down to 165, rode the train right back up. And then boom, back in May, back here to 170. Okay. So I'm looking at Disney. All right, August. Okay, yeah, I see one that I like. I don't love. I see one that I like. Let's see. Yeah, I do like this a lot. Let's see if it come down a little bit. I'm gonna hold this one right here. If I see a good one, family, just know. You already know what's going on. Now, let's check. Let's come back to Disney. Somebody said Hood is jumping. Let's see. Boom. Robinhood, baby. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. All right, so Hood is headed right back up to $40. Now, in my opinion, what is sending this thing up flying like this? Let's see if they have any options yet. No options still. All right, but what's sending this thing up flying is basically, I feel like it's large institutions. They see it. They're like, yeah, look, Robinhood, we're gonna load up. We got you. We got your back, big dog. My guy Ryan, he said, you're a genius, bro. I joined the Discord fam, seen everything. He said, I'm limited. I don't know. You busy? Get with me. Hit me up on there, big dog. Hit me up. I'll get back to you. Hit me up. Hit me with that @ button in there. Let's go. Let's get it. Rough day on AMC. Listen, we knew this was coming, baby. They borrowed so many shares that they just shortened into the market. Let's look at the volume on a 5-minute chart. 3.29 million at the open. That was the volume, and most of it was crazy selling. And then 2.2 million, 2.3 million, slightly more of it was selling. And then boom. Look at that. Crazy. Somebody said pen bounced. Yep. Now we should start showing respect again to this $58 mark. We got all the way up to 58.9, which is great because we back above this support line. That's what we want to see. It's dipping so you could buy it, right? Let's get it. But what's great, family, is that we are already showing strength down here on the low. We already are showing strength on Pinterest. And notice that our option play is for months. Boom. We in it to win it. And we are already showing strength. Down here, we started to show weakness as if we were coming down to that $55 mark. But now that we back over this line, we're showing some strength. And that's a good sign. Early on, it's a good sign. If you're just rolling in, baby, let us know where you from in the comments. I'm trying to get to know you. I just want you to know that, family. It is what it is. It is what it is. Somebody said it's good to let AMC come down. More buying happening, raising the ceiling. Thanks, cheaters. Man, listen, I'm telling you, these hedge funds, they don't play by the rules. They make, you know what? They might even be in cahoots with making the rules. So then they're playing by them. You see what I'm saying? AMC 31. Next support line. Oh, it's 33. Next support line is 31. Atosa. Somebody said the whole market is looking red. Let's look at the SPY. SPY. Fortune 500. The total stock market is down. Total stock market is down just a little bit. It's about to be green. It's like down 0.19%. 0.19, not 19. Tesla is up a little bit. Just a tad bit. Let's get it. Clove is up a little bit. But again, at these levels, notice, Clove is basically right. It just touched its resistance line. I would stay away personally. If you want to play Clove, get in, get out. Bam. Somebody said check Amazon for me. Listen, Amazon is a beast, a banger. One thing I want to tell everybody in here, this is not financial advice. I want you to know that. However, if you really believe in a company, and you might not even realize how much you believe in a company, but I want you to see this. You order from Amazon, your family orders from Amazon, your neighbors orders from Amazon. Everybody in your neighborhood believes in Amazon as a company and shows it with their pocketbook. How? They're buying it. They're loading up on it. Now, you might not be able to buy a whole share of Amazon, but you deserve to have a piece of the pie. You deserve it no matter what anybody tells you. What I would say for a goal is you might want to think to yourself, I want to work my way to get to one whole share of Amazon. If not, if you have more, that's what's up too. Amazon is a banger, family. Amazon is an absolute beast. They got 50% of the market share. This means if you order something online, anybody orders something online, it's a coin toss whether or not they're using Amazon or everything else. Literally, you could put everything else in a basket, and then Amazon is literally the other side of the coin. It's everything else or Amazon. Banger. All right, let's look up Nio. People, the family said check out Nio. So Nio is still in this channel. It's still in this downtrending channel. And it broke under the support. It broke under the support line. Where did we open at? We're on the 30-minute. Let's look at the 5. Yeah, so Nio is tanking today. Nio is not having a good day today, family. But let's see if the other competitors are as well. Li Auto, down too. Li Auto is down. Let's look at Xpeng. No, not the warrants. XPEV. Yeah. All right. This one's down. Yeah, they following each other, except Tesla is not. What's having a great day? Robinhood, family, Robinhood. They're having a pretty solid day. But again, I don't think it's necessarily retail investors loading up on this. I think it's large institutions who see this and they're trying to pick it up, baby. Somebody said Square broke 270. Okay, Square's on a downtrend. Just yesterday it hit 280 and then it broke under the support and now it's on a downtrend. So if you win puts on this, you get money. Somebody said, hey, Tesla's hitting a what? TSLA. Okay, so Tesla's coming back down. Some of us like to see it. One thing I want you to see though is let's look back at Disney. Let's see how Disney is doing because I'm thinking about running something on Disney. Okay, yeah, it's down to the 172. Down to the 172. Boom. All right, and it's way oversold. Look at the RSI. Look at the RSI on Disney. Sheesh. All right, so yeah, this is a get in, get out. Let's see, options, Disney, 172. Let's look it up, family. Let's look it up. Let's go this one. 175. Yeah. Nah. Let's look at them. Because Disney look like a really good play right now. Let's look at the news on Disney before we do anything, though. We got to check. What happened? What happened to them? Because you always got to think, before you run an option call, sometimes there's news that comes out, and you really don't want to fight the news. Like with Nio, for example. How Nio was doing great, but then the government jumped in and started doing all of this. Walt Disney, broader markets, nothing crazy. Nope, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. Let's look at it. All right, Disney. Let's check them out. DIS 172. We added support. Let's look at November. Boom. Buy call. Dang, that's crazy that Disney is coming down like this. Oh, yeah, let me go to my charts. Options. Let's go back to Disney. I think I might have been on puts. Disney. Options. Puts. No, calls. Okay. Here we go. Disney call options. October. Decent. Let's see. More short term than that. Let's look up September. 175. Let's look up even more short term than that. The shorter term your option, family, then guess what? The crazy. Somebody said Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. Absolutely. Somebody said the variant hit them. Big lawsuits from actor. Yeah, that was happening for a little bit. Let's take a look at the charts. So for those of you who don't know, the Black Widow movie came out. Scarlett Johansson. You know what's bad about her suing Disney? You probably most likely never gonna see her in a Disney movie again. Disney don't play that. But yeah, so she's suing Disney, right? And this is why. So, long story short, her movie Black Widow just came out. And in her contract, it says that she's gonna get a percentage of what the movie sells at the theater, right? So then they released it in the movie theater, but then about somewhere around like half of the money, a little less than half of the money, was earned on Disney Plus. And she was supposed to get half of what happened if it came out all in theaters, right? So then, next thing you know, she's like, wait, I'm only getting half of what comes out in theaters, none of what comes out on Disney Plus. And then she feel like she got played, so now she's suing Disney. Because they said that they might, if she would have got on the Disney Plus side of it too, then she would have had like 50 million. And if she ain't playing, she like, listen, I love y'all, but she want to get that bag. And if they bamboozled her, then that's dirty. If they didn't, then, you know, it is what it is. Your contract is what it is. check water. Shaquille O'Neal grabbed 7 million shares. Is this a good company? That's what I want you to think of, family. I don't know of this company at all, but I want you to look at that and think, is it a good company? Don't just jump into it because a celebrity is. But if it's also a good company, make sure you're doing your research, baby. All right, yeah, let's keep looking at them. Boom. 72. Somebody said the actress Cruella is suing now too. Listen, it's probably for the same reason. My guy said because she newly created Widow released by Disney. Never happened before until this year. She's going to win and a lot of other performance. Yeah, look, Disney's going to be all right eventually. But one thing that they really going to do is when you have a company like Disney, right, who is like already established, been established for 100 years, what's going to happen is whenever they lose a lot of money, like something like this, they're going to write into their contract and have it so airtight that you're just going to know up front that, listen, you sue us, you out, you never coming back to a Marvel movie, and you're going to get your 50 million now, but the 20 million you would have got over the years, nope, forget about it. Somebody said Robert Downey Jr. run against them. Oh, he's Iron Man, baby. You can't bet against Iron Man. Let's talk about it. Somebody said Disney, yeah, they gonna fight it. They gonna fight it. But we'll see. All right, so this is still coming down. Man, it'll be nice to ride this wave down. Whoa. All right, let's take a look. Where we at? Pinterest is still doing well. But like I said again, it's coming to bounce off of this 58, like we've been talking about. That's right. Somebody said, two coasts, two sisters said, you know what? They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. We know that. Yep, that's right. Oh, yeah, my guy, Salamundo, listen, it's a dirty game, this movie theater stuff, this industry stuff. You got to watch out. You got to watch out. They know what they're doing. All of these lawyers spend all day writing up these contracts. They know exactly what they're doing. So Disney said you could have the theater change. Listen, we gonna make money off of the Black Widow toys. Charge point is out of support. Let's go. CHPT. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's zoom out. Okay, so it is out of support. It's kind of in the middle of a support. It's kind of in the middle of a support. We kind of waiting for like, yeah, you could call it that, family. You're right. But I can see it coming down even more to like the mid 250s. I can see it coming down there. Somebody said, my guy T-Bone, he actually said he see the market pulling back soon. Said, big dog, not 100 on things like you. Please check DPZ puts. I'm thinking about loading. Let's look him up. Shout out to my guy Ryan. DPZ. Domino's Pizza. You know, I've never looked at their stock before. Not once. So they gapped up from 465 all the way to 548. And now they're going back up again. They ran up. So loading up on puts right here, right now. I want you to see this, family. Pay attention. Notice that we have, look at this candle right here. It's not really at a well-defined resistance point just yet. So when you look at the resistance, you go back and you see, where did this thing bounce or consolidate? And it's here at 538. So this might come back up to that, and then you can run your put. Technically, anything can happen in the short term. It could turn around right now. But I want you to consider that, because I'm sure that there are people who loaded up on puts here, people who loaded up on puts here, right? And then some people lost money here. But just, it's better to get it if you see it at 538 or 540, about 543. The higher, the better. All right, where do you suppose we wait? All right, they were supposed to wait to release it on Disney Plus and let the theater make money first, and they released it on Disney Plus at the same time. Listen, if they breach the contract, she gonna get paid, and then you know what's gonna happen? They're just gonna leave her alone. No more Black Widow. Like, think about this. Think about this, family. I want you to see this. If you've been watching these Avenger movies, right? And we're talking about Disney here. If you've been watching these Avenger movies, notice a lot of these characters die and then come back and get a show. Like Loki, right? He died in Avengers, got killed by Thanos, came back and got a show. Gamora, she didn't get a show yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. She died in the movies, came back. I wouldn't be surprised if she get a show. Who else? Who else died? Who else died in these Marvel movies, family? It's all kind of people just be dying in these movies, and the next thing you know, they're back. Next thing you know, they're right back. But Black Widow, her character died in the movie. They probably were gonna make her come back somehow. Guess what? She's done. All right, being a BNGO, only big news, and it's red. Let's look at them. BNGO, Bio Nanogenomics. Crack, coming down, down. All right, yeah. So we want to see this come down all the way down here. It just broke past its previous support of 589, just about 590. It broke past it, so now it's down. So we could see it come down to the 550s. We would love to see that. And then we could ride the wave right back up, baby. So yeah, Square is coming down. Tesla's down. Yeah, the market is red today. Market is red today. DocuSign is down. Excel. A lot of people have been talking about this one. And this one broke past this new resistance. Does this have any options on it? It does. It does. And the open interest on this $5 one for August 20th is 17,000, family. Jeez. Look at this. This is basically how many people loaded up on this option. Look at that. It's up 50% today. Shout out to everybody who's in that one. Look at that. Jeez Louise. Bang. This thing recently, it went up to $5 in July 13th, just about. Came all the way back down here. So if you're riding a put on this, you would get money. Two Coast, Two Sisters. Look, in Black Widow movie, I didn't give you any spoilers. I'm talking about in Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame, family. You can still go see that. So pins is right back under this resistance line. It's fighting with it. It's fighting with this blue line right here. Yeah, the market is choppy today, baby. AMD is tanking. It went up and now it's tanking. It touched 110 and now it's tanking. We want to see all of these things. VTI, turn around for us, baby. Turn around for us, big dog. All right, Keenan, can you explain a reverse split? I got GE as a free stock. Let me see. And now I have a fractional share. All right, so a reverse split is like this. Let's go to our good old trend, or good old trusty friend and calculator. Let's imagine that you have a company, and this company has 10 shares, right? But not just 10. Let's say that, you know what? Let's go with a even easier number to use. Let's say that has 8 shares, right? And then let's say that I have 4 and you have 4, right? So we get our total of 8. But let's say that each of these 4 is worth $1, right? So our total company is worth $8. Every single one of these shares, I got 4 shares for $1 each. You got 4 shares for $1 each. But let's say that we're about to get kicked off of the NASDAQ or kicked off of the New York Stock Exchange or something like that. So then we need to up our price. Usually this is how it goes. So then you say, you know what? We want all of our shares to be worth $2 each. So then we do a reverse split, right? So now we'll cut it in half, for example. So then we'll have 2 shares plus 2 shares. However, every share is $2 each. Right? This is a reverse split. So then the company will still remain this $8 because now you have 4 total shares times 2. So the company's value doesn't change because you can't artificially make your company value change, but you could change the number of shares that you have. Let's say that we went even further, right? And we wanted to have 1 share worth $8. We would cut it in half again. So then all of a sudden, now instead of these 4 shares, we got basically 1 share at $8. Boom, and your company is still worth the same. You just keep pulling it back and reversing the split. But it's the exact opposite of a split. If you had 10 shares and they were all worth, let's go back to 8 then. You got 8 shares of a company. I got 4, you got 4. Company's worth 8. Every one of these is worth $1. But what if we wanted to split it? So then I had 8 and you had 8. Our company isn't now worth 16. That would mean that every single one of our shares is now worth half of what they used to be. Oh, I messed this up. So we got 16, and then you multiply that by, yeah, that should, all right, 16, right? And then we divide that by 2. Boom, because they're all worth half of what they used to be. Oh, this is doing like PEMDAS or something? Let's just do it slow. 16, and then let's divide it by 2. Boom, and then your company will all be worth the same. That's crazy. I didn't know that this thing could do that. Let's try something. I didn't know that Google was using PEMDAS. If you don't know what PEMDAS is, it's this. It's how you do, look at this. I didn't know that Google was doing that. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication or division, and then adding and subtracting in that order. I didn't know that. Shout out to Google. That's what's up. Oh, family, we got to look at Google too. I got to show you something. So, all right, my guy, Mr. Cat, appreciate you, big dog. He said, can you check out AR? I made 54% profit on it a month ago, and now it's back to the price where I bought it. AR. Let me look up Google real quick. I would not be surprised. GOO Alphabet. I knew it. Look at this. Google is coming down. Guess why Google is coming down? In my opinion, look at this downtrend. If you have a Google account, like a Gmail or like a Google Photos account or something like that, family, they're now starting to charge you for something that they was giving you for free. All of this storage, they're starting to charge. And then people don't want to pay for stuff that they were getting for free at first. So then Google is on a downtrend. Remember, Google is a banger. Google basically owns all kind of different things, all kind of internet searches, YouTube, all these other kind of things. AR. All right, so you said it's right back to where you picked it up the first time. You probably picked it up over here. You could let this come down a little bit. I would let it come down a little. All right, my guy Raphael, he said payday's tomorrow. He says it's time to go shopping, baby. And you off? Let's go. Somebody said Google greed. Listen, that's what it seemed like. They feel like they're not growing fast enough compared to their competitors. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, they're starting to charge for stuff that they was giving for free, and people ain't ready for that. Robinhood is still running. It is, but you know what? It's having trouble getting over to 40. We want to see if it does. This is what we want to see today. We want to see charge point come to 21. We want to see charge point come to 21. We want to see BNGO come to 550. Just about. We want to see Disney. Disney is it's basically coming to our line, family. Look at this. It's basically coming to that mark. It actually touched it once. 171. We want to see it come down here. This has been a floor for Disney. We want to see that. Square, man, look at that. Look at that tanking. I said this in yesterday's video. It's coming down much faster than you would have thought. I was like, yo, this thing is going. If you check my video that I just posted, you'll see that I was talking about running puts on Square. Man, let's look. We want to see. What else do we want to see? We want to see pins hold strength at 58. Right now it's at 57. We want to see it hold strength around a little higher than where it is now. Notice it's hovering above this line. But now we have a low. We have a higher low. That's not so bad. Puts on Square and C Rocks bought yesterday. Trying to figure out when to dip, learn TA and due diligence from you. Big dog, appreciate it. Let's get it, big dog. Look, if you up in Square right now on the put, shout out to you for that. Then listen, it's always you always win when you take profit. I want you to know that. I want you to know this though. There's no clearly defined floor at these levels. You might see it at, maybe 160. I'm sorry, 260. You may see it at 260, but personally, around 265, I personally would get out of that. Personally, I would get up out of that at 265. I'll just be going, which is basically now. But you can hold for longer. This has potential to go way further down. All right, so John, my guy John said this. He said Keenan had been holding 300 shares of Bio Nanogenomics. And he said, this is a stock, been holding for a long time. So I want you to think of this, big dog. Basically, you can think of it just like this. This is a long-term banger. Short-term, you can make money on it, up or down. If you want to hold on to those shares, listen, it'll do you right eventually one day, most likely, right? Nobody can tell the future. But in terms of their company, they're working on building a company. Their product is excellent. Their company, in terms of advertising, it's okay. It's not great. But they just have things to build. Draftkings is down. Yeah, a lot of things today are breaking past the supports. A lot of things are breaking past the supports. Let's see. Let's look at Disney. All right, so Disney, again, just like we said, is starting to basically bounce off of this 171. And it should hold strength there. And we should be able to see this thing at least come back up. Let's see. We could definitely see this coming back up to, let's go to the options. I can see this coming back up to 175 in the short term. Let's look at options August 20th. And let's see. 72. You don't want to put too much money on this, because nobody could tell the future. The market could crash all of a sudden. So you don't want to have a million different options running, because you got to know when to cut out of them. So we got 172. Yeah, I would let this come back down to 171. So if I was to pick up an option on this, I would like set my order on the buy. I wouldn't set it on the rest of them. Yeah, if you could get in the pin play, either where I got in or lower, excellent, excellent, excellent. Pins, let's go back. Let's go back. Yep, if you get in the pins play where I got in or lower, that's excellent. We know that the resistance lines or support lines have been 58 and about 55. That's it. My guy Vin, man, he said, Citadel said, if I go down with the ship, if I go down, I'm taking everybody with me. He basically gonna sink the ship. Allegedly, supposedly, right? Nobody knows. All right, yeah, take a look at AMC. So you can't really see it great, but this is kind of an uptrend. Slight. The slope of the uptrend is super slight. This is a low at 33.61. This is a low at 33.71. And this is like about a low at 33.90. So this is a very slight uptrend. Extremely slightly. HOOD. Yo, I'm telling you, I think the big dogs are loading the boat on Hood. I think they're loading the boat. Because one thing about Robinhood, if the government does not change in terms of where's resistance for pins, right now, resistance and support are the same thing. It depends on if you under it or over it. So resistance, there are 2 resistance points on pins. Let's go back. First resistance is gonna be now 59, but support is gonna be resistance at 58 as well. But the support is really right here, right? Between 55, 56, that's the support level. But yeah, Robinhood is going nuts. Robinhood is going nuts. But yeah, I think the big, look at that, 10%. And you know what's crazy? That you can't buy any options on this at all. They have not opened it up. The market makers, they didn't do it. BNGO came down. I don't know how we missed it. When was this? 10 minutes ago, just about 11 minutes ago. This came down to 557, and now it's starting to somewhat show an uptrend. But notice, you got a high right here, you have a high, you have a lower high, so this is still in a downtrend. Technically, it hasn't fully reversed. Charge point has been kind of stagnant, but we want to see this thing come down more. Tesla is up. Tesla is up. I know the short sellers is all over Tesla. Tesla is like a magnet for short sellers, family. Yeah, there's no options on Robinhood. The market makers have not made any options for you to play Robinhood at all. None. Not a single one. A lot of people were talking about this one the other day. Arcimoto. They got up to 18, and they've been coming down ever since. Let's see, they should have options. They do. Open interest is actually rather high on these options. So calls, a few people running calls. They're going hard or going home. Look at these. $15 call. They're in the money, though, so that's fine. They got the $17.50. Yeah, they going hard or going home, baby. Bay Area is in the building. Puts on Draftkings. Down here, you could, but I won't. Listen, after something tanks like this, you could totally run some puts on this, but I wouldn't. I'm more likely to run puts on something that ran. Now pins, look, just like we just said, family, pins is just battling with this line, this $58 line. But again, if you want to play with me on the Discord, shout out to the Discord family. We like to see this. We like to see this because this is only one. Let's go to, we on a day chart right now. This is only one. We had a steep drop. The steep drastic drop. And look, we bought an option down here and now it's just bouncing around. And then we got all of this time to let it cool off and pick itself up. Charge point is under 21. No, not yet. Not yet, baby. Not yet. Somebody said charge point may hit 25. No, not charge point. AMC? Yeah, it could. It could. Who knows? We know that it's being attacked. One of the most manipulated stocks in the game. All right, let's take a look back at Disney because I'm really seeing opportunity here. All right, we're getting back to the 170 range. We are extremely close to the 170 range. All right, yeah. So, family, I'm thinking I'm going to run a call on Disney now that we got back here. But again, this will be a get in and get out. Let's check what they've been doing lately. All right, so Disney, they really came down. Let's check the 30-minute chart. They really about to hit a floor. All right. It could come down to 169, but I doubt it. You never know. Okay, so we in the 170s. 171 again. Let's see. Let's look. The thing is, with Disney being $171, it's not as cheap as some options that you might like. In December, there's barely any. 175, 180. Nah. Yeah, the Disney options that I'm looking at, the safer ones in this case, cost a little bit. I don't want to get in and get out on this. Like a super quick get in, get out. I don't want to do that. All right, let's see. I see one I like. What's the open interest on this? Let's see. There we go. So the 20th, boom. Open interest. Let's check them out. That's straight. 3%. Let's see. Yeah, I might go with this one. That's not bad. I think we could hit that number. Bam. Let's see. Let's double check. Let's see if we could get a little more on this. 75. Here we go. 170. I'm ducking, baby. Just know that. Just know. Your boy looking. I'm out here. I'm feeling like a shark right now with all these things coming down like this. Shout out to California in the building. We see Disney at 171. Just know, family, I'm ready. Somebody said I got that look in my eye. You already know. Disney is looking like a snack right now. About to hit this blue line. Look at that. This blue line is important for Disney. If it crashes under it, you got to know too, family. I want you to be extra clear on this. Look at this. Disney, we on a 30-minute chart. The RSI is at 21. It's about at a support line. Technically, all of the technicals is lining up for this to bounce. But remember, news trumps technicals. News catalyst trumps technicals. If some super bad news come out about Disney, then it'll tank. You got to know when to get up out of that. All right, yeah. But for right now, let's see. I'm looking at, yeah, I think I'm going to run it. So, all right. 17, and then, yeah, I think I'm going to run it. So we got, boom. Here we go. Let me go back to Webull, because that's where I like to buy my options. What date was that? Yeah. Family in the Discord, I'm looking at another one, baby. I'm looking at another one. That I see, and I like it. And remember, we in choppy water, so I'm gonna send this to the Discord once I load up on it. But we in choppy water. You got to be prepared for this. It's not for the weak of heart, baby. It's not for the faint of heart either. All right, so we got one. All right, yeah, here we go. Where we at? Oh, now you trying to bounce on us? Don't bounce up. We don't need it. We need you to come back down, baby. Don't bounce off that just yet. Look at Disney. Look at that green candle. Disney trying to bounce off of this. Come on back down. Don't play with us. Come on back down. Don't do that. Here we go. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. All right, what date was that? Okay. All right, yeah, so I'm trying to get a good price on this, a good fill. Let's see, what might we be able to get? The execution on this, boom, bid. Mid bid. Let's go with the one. All right, yeah, so I'm trying to get in here. Where's the support at? Disney is consolidated, family. Puts on Disney? No, no, no. I would not do a put on a support level. No way. You could, but it would be luck. It would be total luck if you got a put on this. Total and absolute luck. I want to see this come. It's starting to bounce back up. I want to see it come back down. Never get an option for the sole fact of getting an option. You want to get an option because you see it going in a direction that you see a good sign that it's going to go back in the direction that you want it to go in. All right, cool. So I'm going to go slightly under the bid on this. There we go. All right. Boom. So Disney is trying to break back up. Somebody said we need a Scarlett Johansson emote to drive the price back down. Listen, if it come down, it come down. But I put in my bid, and I'm gonna send this to the Discord, and I got it working. If it don't come down here, we pass on the play. Everybody who's trying to get into the Discord, you got to give me some time to help you out with that. But yeah, let me show you this one. Disney. Oh, honestly though, let me tell you this. If you want to just pick up stocks, like just straight up stocks, when you get into something like this, right? When you get into it at these levels, this is a strong level to just straight up buy it. So let me just straight up buy it. Let me pick up some Disney, just straight up pick it up. Let me see where I'm at. Where my Disney position? Disney, D-I-S, Disney, where we at? These are solid levels just to, family, if you're looking to load up and go shopping today, today's a solid day. Today is a solid day to just straight up go shopping. Where we at? Oh, here we go. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to straight up just go shopping, by the way. Let me load up. Discord family, I'm about to pick up some shares. I see a price I like. I put my limit order in. My limit should get filled. I might just get up out of this limit order and just straight up buy it right now. As is. Let me see. Modify my order. 8. All right, yeah, so I'm looking to pick up some Disney. I'm going to send this to the Discord. I'm loading up on shares. I'm not going to rush and get the option. Stock. So if you're in the Discord, I'm just going to show you my buy. I want the, look at this. Yep, see, this is why you don't rush when you're picking up an option. You let it come in. You let it come in. So here we go. So on the watch list, I put in my order. It didn't fill yet. Oh, it filled. It filled. All right, bet. It just filled. It just literally filled. So I'm going to put this on Hot Stocks of the Week in the Discord. Here we go. Load up on some Disney. Now, family, I want you to see this. So, Discord family in particular, I want you to understand. Let's look at Pens. We notice that Pens is now finding a lot of, look at this. It's finding support, it's finding resistance at this $58 line. It's really struggling with it, right? So, if it comes down again to like, I want to say the $56 range, like if it touches it again and gets close, like low 57s, then I'm willing to do my second strike on it. But for now, no. For now, no. Let's go back to Disney though, because I'm still out here ready with this Disney play right here. Let me just double check if it even filled. Because you know I got the order out. Quotes. No, I need to go to my orders. Let me see, Disney, buy filled. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I got up, let me see. How Siri, what are you talking about? Get out of here. All right, cool. Here we go. Disney coming right back down. Let me see something. Assets. All right, so family, your boy is in a call with Disney. I'm gonna put this on Hot Stocks of the Week on the Discord. Now I'm gonna tell you, call Disney, call. Remember, we not overstaying our welcome at something like this. Don't be greedy. Get in, get out. This is not like the Pinterest one. The Pinterest one, we gonna let it go for more time, right? But this one, we in and we out. Oh, I didn't even put, let me go take a screenshot. All right. Boom. Got that. Here we go. All right. Call 70 at, what's my price? 5.7. Make sure you get my price if you get in or lower. If you so get in, get out. Don't be greedy. All right, cool. And let me add everyone. So if you want to Discord, you should see this come up to you in a little bit. But we still in a downtrend. So just know. Let me see. Yeah, I can see this come down even more than it is, to be honest. All right. And let me tell you that options run the risk of losing 100%. Never let anybody tell you different. Don't go way crazy hard on options, family. Don't ever do that. All right. Of your investment. It's like playing cards, right? When you play options, it's like playing cards, just like playing cards. You can have the best hand possible. and still lose in a lot of these card games. You always want to stack the deck in your favor. Like, for example, loading up on a put option or something like that when it's at a resistance, or loading up on a call option or something like that when it's at a support. But you can never definitely call that it's gonna definitely go up right now. Never. You can never do that. So you have to make double sure that you like at, how can I put this? You want to make absolutely certain that you at like a support level when you're getting in on something like this. All right. So your boy getting ready to, let's get it. All right, so here we go. Let me quotes. I want to get in on this. Next. Up. Here we go. Let's come on down. Let's come on down, Disney. We broke it. We actually broke it. The 171. Look at that. We on a minute chart too. Let's zoom out. Let's see. Let's zoom out. Let's see. Somebody said the dip before the rip. So you see, I just loaded up on, somebody said I learned my lesson. Listen, it's called tuition. This is the price you pay to learn. There's no options on Robinhood. There's no options on Robinhood right now. All right, family, take a look though. We broke under this 171. So actually, before the next one is 169, the next support. Let's check the entire market before anything. Have you seen that viral video of Elon saying Daddy Doge to Mars? Daddy Doge is launching into outer space. Listen, I'll say this. I don't know for sure, right? But let me just be clear on this, because I got this question a few times. If Elon Musk is saying Daddy Doge to Mars, I didn't see the video myself, but this is my opinion on it. This is my opinion on it. I see him as calling himself Daddy Doge and saying that, you know, he's going to Mars, stuff like that. Like, I want you to think of that. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, family. I'm like, literally, I got the button ready to press it on the option, but I might just change and see if I get a better price. Like, I got the button ready to say confirm. But why not get the best price you could possibly get when you see it break under the support? Because right now it's in a free fall. So I'm ready to send it to the Discord, but just know you wanna get in into really good prices. I could just set a limit order, but again, I really think that he's calling himself Daddy Doge, and I don't think he's now. Hood is actually worth 70. Could be. The chairman of America's market regulator, the Securities and Exchange Commission, recently noted that 50% of all custom orders actually go through an exchange, and about 38 are handled by Ran Out of Space, Motley Fool, Under the Hood, check PayPal. Somebody said Hood is really. Somebody said, yeah, wait on Disney to get a better price. Right, we under the support. We could see this hitting 169 now at this point. And remember, let's check on the pins one again. This is not one, family, that you got to look at every single day. Just be checking up on it all day. We're gonna be fighting with this line for a little bit. But pins is not like a lot of these other companies. Pins is actually a banger, like, of a company. It's not, no disrespect, it's not a banger like BNGO is a banger. BNGO is a banger with like a lot of potential. Pins is a banger that has already proven its potential. Yeah, right. Somebody said if apes aren't worried about AMC, you still don't understand. Shorts haven't covered. Right, shorts ain't covered. Shorts ain't covered. And shout out to my guy 323 Block for saying I'm down on AMC rather than I lost with AMC. That's important. That's important to note. A paper loss is totally different from actually having a realized loss. Totally different. And let's check them out too. So let's go back to Disney though. Let's see if what we're doing here. See if Disney is trying to get back above. We're on a minute chart. Yeah, Disney is fighting with this 171. And there's a lot of, when you look at this option I'm looking at right now, there's a lot of ask and not a lot of bid. So then I'm thinking to myself, this is going to come down even more and give us a better chance of getting an even better price. Up, now the asks, people are loading up. All right, yeah, so I'm seeing this as still in a downtrend. It looks like it's popping up a little bit, but let's do our channel, family. Here we go. You ready? Boom. Boom. There we go. So we still in this downtrend, but we're fighting with this line right here. All right, family. So look, I'm just gonna go for it. I think we really found some support at this line, but it's in this downtrend. I want the candle to turn red before we decide to execute. Like I wanted to break under this again because we are in this downtrending channel. So all right, I'm gonna put a price in, and I'm gonna send it. And if it doesn't fill at this price, it is what it is. And we'll just reassess. But I'm gonna put this price in right now, and I'm gonna send this to the fam. I could really, I'm being honest with myself, I could really see it coming down lower than this. All right, yeah. So all right, I'm gonna put this one in on the Discord. I'm just gonna put a limit order in, and now it's working. So Discord family, I'm on the lookout for this. I got a limit order. Make sure you try to get the same one as me, if not lower. But this is a get in, get out. Because with all of the news on Disney, this is an upped risk play. Let me say that. With the lawsuit news, this play has elevated risk. Alert. Boom. This is a get in, get out. Here we go. And I'm going to put this on the watch list because I didn't get an execution on it yet. When I do get the execution on it, I'll put it on the stocks of the week. But for now, I'm going to put it on the watch list. So everybody in the Discord, I'm about to hit you with one. Order. This is an order. All right, boom. Sent. Order. I didn't get my fill yet, just know. Discord link is at the top. All right, so look, now that we're running that, let's see. I'll let you know if I get my fill. And remember, it's basically impossible to get to catch the bottom. It's basically impossible to catch the bottom. Just think of it just like that. However, Disney is really at this support level, and we wanted to come on down. We wanted to come on down a little bit under it and then load up on it and then bow. Do I think AMC is over? Do I think AMC is over? Come on now, baby. Come on now. Do I think AMC is over? Oh, family, if you're getting in on this Disney play, there's things I want you to know. First thing I want you to know, make sure you look at the price that I put my fill in at. I want you to see that. And then the next thing I want you to know is this. I want you to know that this one is of higher risk because of the lawsuits going on right now. This is a get in, get out. Get in, get out. Bow. Pinterest is not a get in, get out. This one, look at this. We keep fighting with this 58 line. We got time on time on time, baby. Where in the Discord, I put it on watch list. I tagged you. Look at your mentions. Look at your mentions. Hood is almost at 44. Family, let me tell you something. You know what I think? I think allegedly, supposedly, maybe, probably, I think Robinhood called up a few of their boys. They say, yo, allegedly, supposedly, sit down. Ken, this you? Oh, yeah. Call up your boy Plotkin, right? Call him up, all of the hedge fund boys. Look, load up $1 billion, $2 billion. Put $2 billion on Robinhood stock, right? You got two and a half. Put $2.5 billion on Robinhood, and then when people see it running up, they're gonna jump in too, right? And then look, yeah. Look, hold on, the other line. Hello? What do you mean we? What do you mean we owe you? We don't owe you. We didn't steal money out of your account. Hold on, man. These retail investors. All right, Ken. Yeah, load up on even more than that. We gotta get them. Somebody said, "Big dog, take a look at BJ's Wholesale Club. Wondering your thoughts on the earnings." Let's look them up, baby. BJ's. Let's look them up, baby. There we go. All right. So I don't know what their earnings were like. They could have ran it up, baby, but it looks like it was great because they are up. They are way up. Technically, it might be at all-time highs. Yeah, family, look, they at all-time high levels. The only time you need to load up on all-time high levels is if you think that you're gonna buy this, your grandkids are gonna buy this, and all of that. Then, basically, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's how we getting down. Somebody said, yo, you said your Disney, what's the name, filled? Did you fill it at the price I'm trying to fill it? Oh yeah, that's what's up. We in. Let's go back to Disney. Now remember, with the lawsuit news and everything like that, you really gotta watch yourself. You really gotta watch yourself with this one. So with this one, family, I got my fill too. I'm in. I'm currently at basically 0% return because we just got to fill, but I'm in the play. So, but yeah, since they got the lawsuit news, you got to play defense. Now that you win this, it's about, if it don't turn around, it's about, you know what? It's time to basically say, boom. You got to know when to get out of this because you don't want to go down with the ship. Let me see, Disney. Yeah, you don't want to go down with the ship because they're being sued, and it's really politicized right now. Yeah, where we at? Disney. Oh yeah, family, I didn't get my fill. It's still working. I didn't get my fill yet. Some of you said you got the fill. I didn't get the fill yet. I don't know if you can see this. I'm still working. Let me try to show you right here. 1056. It might be backwards. If you in the Discord, it's still working. I didn't get my fill yet. 1056, no fill. However, it's literally right there. Dang, and it's turning around. Come on, man. Fill for your boy. Somebody said, is Hood a hedgy dump a pump and dump, I'm gonna let you be the judge. Why Robinhood not halting trades on Hood allegedly, right? Supposedly, right? That's funny, Brian, right? That's funny to think about. Do I think AMC will go to 31? I can see it. Listen, we ready for the battle of we've been there before. We've been on 2 tours at this point. Let's go. Battle of, what we on? AMC right now? Take a look at this. Where we at? We on an hour chart. Let's go. Let's zoom out. Look at this. We've been to the battle of 3110 twice, family. Listen, we've been on 2 tours. We went here. Some people got crushed. They became the zombie apes who bought back in here, and then they crashed right back down on them. Boom. And we back for another one. Boom. Allegedly. And then here we go. We all the way back up here, and it looks like we coming back for the battle of 3110, baby. Now, for those of you who are wondering, for example, we got into the pins option. Notice, this is a strong sign. You might be thinking it's a weak sign. This is a strong sign that is fighting with this level right here that we knew it was going to be fighting with. This 58. So early on in our option, this is what you want to see. You don't want to see it just crash. It means you could got a better price. But at a minimum, what we really don't want to see is this thing go under 55. If it go under 55, we cutting out of that. You got to cut out of that. You got to know when to get up out of it. It is what it is. But where it is right now, listen, all we need is a solid green day. Like, and already today's a green day. All we need is a solid green day, and then boom. Boom. Somebody said Disney, it filled. Let me see. I think I got my fill. Ooh, I think I'm in. All right, I'm in. And again, it's super hard to time the bottom. But notice that we're in this downtrend and we broke under the support. So we could be coming for 170, 169. But remember, this is a get in, get out. We're not going to try to hold on to this one and let it blah, blah, blah. Listen, you get in, you get out. Don't get married to this. Don't get married to this at all. So now I'm filled in. Okay, cool. Let's see if Disney stays in this channel. And we got a pretty good fill, to be honest. We got a pretty good fill. And okay. Boom. So we got, okay, a few. All right, bet. Let's see. Come on, Disney. All right. Now, are you buying Disney? I did buy some Disney. I bought some Disney shares. Straight up bought the shares too. We in the option, just bought the shares. Disney is still in this downtrending channel, but notice it's starting to fall a little bit faster. Now it's in 170. Now 170 flat. The next floor for Disney is, let's go. So remember, family, this is, I want you to understand, crazy high risk. Why? Lawsuits. 169. This is where we can see it coming to. Let's go on to 30. I guess not. That's not a pretty chart. But we can see it coming to 169 before it bounce. Yep, definitely. All right, cool. So now we don't gotta watch it all day. We just let it do what it do. All right, cool. So tell me how Discord work. So yeah, if you jump in, just hit us up, fam. We talk to you. So I have a question. Google good to buy opinion. Google. If you want to just load up on Google in general, like as a stock, definitely. Hey, Ralph, man, I got Raphael. We still winning, big dog. Listen, you already know what time it is. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You already know what time it is, baby. Let's get it. And let's check one more time for Disney. So we back. We're staying in this channel, but notice we're in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend. We're probably going to come to 169, like test it real quick. Why does Robinhood have a higher market cap than AMC? Because technically, Robinhood is a more valuable company overall. However, we know what's going on with AMC. AMD, man. AMD. Okay, AMD is bouncing back up to where it was, to like the 110-ish range. 109. So it's bouncing. It's bouncing. AMC is down 6%. AMC is in a downtrend. People have really been cooling off on running call options on AMC. Look at this. Call options, people have been cooling way off on it. 4,000 calls, 40,000 puts in the money. Calls out of the money, 200,000. Puts out of the money, 79,000. People have been cooling way off on these. What am I getting out of Disney? I'll give it a few days. I'll give it a few days. However, if it crashed under 169, I'm cutting out. Like, I'm talking about like 168, yeah, I'll get up out of that. Because then at that point, it's in a free fall. Let's look at them again. Yeah, we should find some support here. And now it's going green. But we want to see it break. Look, when you're doing your technical analysis, family, just really make your descending line of support, descending line of resistance. And then if it ever breaks out of your channel and stays out of there, then you noticed a switch into a different pattern, an uptrend or consolidation or something like that. A switch in a new trend. That's what you're trying to see. So 170 should be a strong line of psychological resistance, but it could just easily hit 169. But we caught generally the bottom, not necessarily exactly at the bottom, but basically. And let me see, I got my fill. I got my fill. Boom. Okay. Shout out to Disney. Shout out to the Discord fam. Discord familia. Hey, Jesus B, email me. Don't email me. Hit me up on Patreon. Like, literally send me a message. Send me a message. And I send you the link. I can't send it because then there's a lot of bots. Apple's bouncing. Yeah, so let's see. So far, let's see Pinterest again. Pinterest, so far, so good. But downtrend. This is a downtrend. It looks like we're coming back to 170 real quick. Okay, cool. Let's look at Apple. AAPL. Let's see. It's crazy to see Apple consolidate for so long. But I guess it is what it is. Eventually, this is going to break out. Look at this channel. Between 150 and about 140, this thing, ever since July, like early July, it got in this channel and it's just been stuck. Since like July 6th, it's just been stuck like over a month, just up, down in this channel. And now it's consolidating at like the 145 line since the 27th. Yeah, shout out to Apple. If you want to load up on Disney as a stock, not financial advice, 170 is a solid buy. $170 is a solid buy. But yeah, all right, family. So I want you to know I love y'all. Your boy gonna get up out of here. I see you in the video later. But if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing.